Okay, so we're going to do SI stabilization. Some people call it half butterfly. So this is for the stabilization of the pelvis. So we usually give this out as homework when we see our clients have a rotation in the pelvis, because we know that has to deal with some SI pathology, and this is a really great exercise to strengthen the muscles around the SI joint, stabilize the pelvis. So it's also very challenging. So we want to start with the feet together, knees bent in what I call mountaintop position. And Kara is going to go ahead and she's going to prepare the movement by exhaling and tapping into the core, pulling the belly deep and wide, bearing down into the pelvic floor, transverse abs, deflating the diaphragm. Yeah, good. And then go ahead and do another breath because you're just holding that one for a sec. And then at the end of the exhale, she's going to open one knee out to the side as she keeps her pelvis completely still. And then on the inhale, she'll bring it back in. And I suggest doing the same side, just so you get a really good feeling for it. Right, and then inhaling back in. So the movement is simple, but what's so challenging about this exercise is the subtlety of it. What you really want to feel working is the contralateral side of the core from the leg that's opening. So for example, right now as Kara is working the left leg, she should really be feeling the right side of her core on. And when I touch here, I can feel it's really engaged. And that's what's helping stabilize the pelvis. The left leg is actually moving quite freely, but it's really the right side of the core that's working. Also, we want to feel grounded through the first and fifth metatarsal and heel of the standing leg, and feel the inner thigh connection of the standing leg, because that ties into the pelvic floor. Yeah, that's nice. That looks really good. Do you feel the core working? Yeah. Good. And then bring it in. And let's do some on the other side. So she's focusing on the breath, really tapping into the core, making sure that she's feeling that left side of the core really working. Noticing how she's fully deflating the diaphragm so she can get those rectus abs in as well. Good. She's got her solid trunk going here. It's very nice. Good. Feeling grounded through that first and fifth metatarsal of the standing leg, and feeling that inner thigh connection, which is connected to the pelvic floor. Yeah, very nice. Good. What can easily happen is as you're opening the knee, the pelvis is going to want to go with you. Yeah, that's exaggerated. It's probably going to be much more subtle than that. So that means that you've opened the knee too far. So you want to always start this movement really small. Notice she's not doing a very big movement, so that you can keep the pelvis still. Remember, the purpose of the exercise is to keep the pelvis. There's a little rocking right there. Yeah. The purpose of the exercise is to keep the pelvis completely still. So if you're moving the pelvis, we're defeating the purpose of the exercise. Yeah, that's nice, good, and you can rest. So that's SI stabilization. Thanks, Kara.